Imagine, at the age of 65, after hundreds of failures, Colonel Sanders found success. What made him get up and keep going? Here's the incredible story of the founder of KFC that could change the way you think about failure and success. Harlan David Sanders was born in a small village in Kentucky, America, on September 9, 1890. His early life was full of challenges. His father died when he was just 5 years old, and his mother had to work hard to support the family. Since childhood, Harlan was trained to survive. At the age of 16, he tried various jobs, from farmer to repairman, but one thing that never changed was his love for cooking. However, his life of struggle shaped his extraordinary spirit. In the midst of adversity, he found the strength within himself to keep trying, innovating, and giving his best in what he did. In 1930, Harlan opened a small restaurant in a gas station. It was there that he started serving fried chicken, which became his secret recipe. However, life was never easy. Within a few years, the economic depression saw his restaurant close. But did he give up? No, he didn't. Instead, that first failure awakened his fighting spirit. Colonel Sanders didn't give up. He traveled around the United States in an old car and offered his chicken recipe to bigger restaurants. He was rejected hundreds of times, but he knew one person who believed in his recipe could change his life. And eventually, he met someone who saw the potential in Colonel Sanders's fried chicken. In 1952, Colonel Sanders was already 62 years old, but he didn't give up. The first KFC franchise was born in Salt Lake City, Utah. With one restaurant accepting his offer, KFC began to grow. Colonel Sanders' faith and perseverance paid off. From one small restaurant, KFC grew rapidly. In a short time, KFC had more than 600 franchises across the United States. Colonel Sanders proved that success is not about age, but about the courage to rise after every failure. Colonel Sanders' fried chicken recipe is famous for its uniqueness, 11 secret herbs and spices that make it stand out from the crowd. But more important than the recipe is his indomitable spirit. For Colonel Sanders, success is not just about the taste of fried chicken. He taught us to keep trying, to give our best in everything we do. He never saw failure as the end, but as an important step towards success. Colonel Sanders teaches us that it's never too late to start again. Although he only achieved success at the age of 65, he proved that failure is just part of the journey. The most important thing is not to stop trying, not to be afraid of failure, and to keep fighting for your dreams. Colonel Sanders never saw failure as a barrier. He saw it as a stepping stone to something bigger, and that is the biggest lesson we can take from his life. If you feel your life is full of failures, remember Colonel Sanders. He is a living example that nothing is impossible if we don't give up. It's never too late to start. No matter your age or circumstances, you can achieve success if you keep fighting.